Hey there, folks. Wrel here. We're back on the, I guess on the Normandy. Wow. That's kind of interesting. And it's interesting because we're showing all of the upgrades on my Normandy, which you can get if you like rewind this like 10 seconds. Yeah, it'll show the little blue, but now it shows nothing. So what the heck? What the heck, Mass Effect 2? Okay, but anyway, Mass Effect 2, Part 2. We're playing through the entire trilogy. We just got on board the new Normandy SR2, and we are working for / with Cerberus now.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Which is, we gotta talk to her.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
I better go. Unread messages. These are all just basically telling me about my my upgrades and shenanigans and the DLC that we got. So not incredibly important right now. Let's talk to Mr. Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
The animations are always funny. They sometimes, actually with Jacob the most, like their eyes will roll up in the back of their head. It's
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
of course you would. I like that Joker has he has a bigger part in this game, much bigger part, and you talk to him a lot.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Throughout the whole like entire Mass Effect 2 or 3, yeah, for the rest of the series, Shepard doesn't she doesn't ever talk about like the head thing. She never talks about when she died. It's like, I don't know. There's only a brief glimmer on when she's talking to Rex about having a redundant nervous system. But aside from that, no, there's nothing. Like, she doesn't talk about life after death or, yeah, nothing at all. I don't know. It just kind of, it's just, you know, it's just a thing. It happened, whatever.
Commander,
What can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Her teeth are like chiclets.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe. But I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my... abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Yeah, let's see how much money I got. Well, I guess I can't do it now, but later on you get the option to actually heal your facial scars completely. You can actually do it just by playing through the game and being Paragon opposed to Renegade, but it's whatever. Let's see, Combat Information Center. Let's go out on our first mission. Let's go to, let's see.
Commander, you've received a new message at your
Nobody
private
cares,
terminal.
Kelly. So this is a little bit better than the old Galaxy map, huh? We got the Archangel, the Professor, and the Veteran. The Veteran is Zaeed Massani. I don't... Oh, we're gonna pick him up. But, we're not gonna do his loyalty mission till later. I just don't want to deal with it. Throughout this playthrough, I'm going to try to... a lot of people were talking about, like, they want to see the entire conversation, but at the same time, like, a conversation can last like 10 minutes. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to let the whole conversation play, but I'm also going to pick out the best conversation options, so that we aren't bogged down, but hopefully still get a sense of everything that's going on. And yeah, normally you don't get the arc projector unless you are in or the phalanx pistol, unless you're doing well, unless you're done with DLC, which I have, so that's why I'm using it. It's amazing, it really is.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Black
blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife, now.
I really want to punch him in the face.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Yeah, so no matter what you say to Mocklin, he always gives you the same response. And it's annoying.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Massani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Good to have you, Zaeed. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I love Zaeed. He's quite the character. It's a shame that he was a DLC character opposed to something that's a little more constant. But yeah, so he's DLC. You wouldn't see him here normally if you didn't have it. And unfortunately, the voice actor actually died. Like the real life voice actor. It's, I don't know, it's he makes the character. It's amazing the work he does, and you'll see it later.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Go on in. I'm expecting you. What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Yeah, mostly pointless encounter. I think it's here to kind of like introduce you to the fact that Omega is kind of like the Wild West of, I don't know, space or something. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of silly. It's just silly.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria. I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
I can't believe. I would punch him in the face just to show.
So, what can I do for you?
Just as an example. I mean, they wouldn't do anything, obviously. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. Come on, Commander Shepard, grow some metaphorical balls.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Salarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you. What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Salarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course. I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him. Just the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now. What kind of trouble? The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him. Sounds like I don't have much time to waste. You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
So, you don't actually have to rescue Archangel first, but I do like to do it because it makes sense. Because it's supposed to be a time-sensitive thing, like the entire Mass Effect, Race Against Time, Stop the Reapers, things are kind of important. But there's no basis on time in this game, so.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Oh man. Oh man, my gun. Alright. Let's go to the transit hub. So practically every action in this game gives you either Paragon or Renegade, and right now I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot because I know that I need an absurd amount of Paragon to get the ending that I want.
Come on, let me in.
Well, rather just the last dialogue option that I want. Stop looking to the ground, Shepard. Alright, and but it doesn't feel right to play all one way, all good, all bad. Real people don't function like that. Real people are, somewhere in between.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
I think that sort of just do this or else you don't get this it's kind of a sad way to look at things. I'm gonna do. You get some funny options if you go Zaeed. What you got? Concussive shot. We're actually gonna go get you situated with some disruptor ammo. And we're all set.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's gotta suicide.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the 3rd barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Some of the dialogue options in this game they don't take into
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
You need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around. You'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes. It's It's pretty damn personal.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
One of them was my brother. I'll get going. I should go. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about where things actually make sense, right? We're in a room, we're sabotaging things, so it makes sense that we should be in here able to do some hackety hacking. But in the normal flow, it doesn't. When you're running and gunning and chasing people down, like, oh, there's a data pad, I better go hack that. Does not make sense. I'm losing my mind. All right.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
All right, we could talk to these guys. But he doesn't want us to, so we're not going to. Like, oh, we're in the middle of a battlefield, we better hack. Yeah, I'm gonna harp on this. I'm gonna harp on this until you understand. Some guy just got shot. We stepped over his body, hacked his data pad. This makes sense, right? Yay, and we can grab this through the wall. Nice.
We can use this.
Submachine gun damage. Heavy weapon ammo. Alright, we are going to go talk to these guys though.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Jinta, get this scum out of my face.
Tarek, what's eating your ass?
Zaeed,
I take it you two are acquainted?
we've crossed paths a few times. Since when do you work for so little?
Since when are you a goddamn madman?
It's Archangel. This guy's gonna kill me. Almost did already.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, Zaeed, I gotta deal with this shit. Jinta, talk to these guys. Answer whatever questions they have. Good to see you. And who knows? Maybe you'll solve my problem for me.
Anything's possible.
Good thing you know him. Tarek hates having to hire freelancers. He doesn't trust anyone outside the Blue Suns.
You don't say.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, so if you normally come in here and you talk to Tarek, he's just more cold than usual, but it ends up doing the same thing. You end up talking to Jinta and doing what we're doing right now.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Damn it. Garm's bloodline better wait for my...
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. Must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Were you waiting for us?
The infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of... Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
Alright, generic people.
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
It's not the cheesy joke that makes it funny, it's his laugh, or his laugh is his cry of pain.
Archangel doesn't have much time left.
What the hell are we waiting for?
Pew 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 pew! Pew 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 pew, no!
Come on, give these guys a surprise of our own. Enemies in front!
Archangel!
This should come in handy.
Here we go.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
It's Garrus! It's Garrus. Not Archangel, it's Garrus.
Garrus! What are you doing here?
Just keeping my skills sharp. A little target practice.
You okay?
Been better, but it sure is good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work. Especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And the three of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
If we fight as a team, we'll hold them off.
You're right. Their numbers won't help them in here anyway. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
More than scouts. One less now, though.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we've got.
Yeah, the just like old times, Shepard it's a recurring theme in the in this entire game, which is good. I mean, it makes sense. That sort of I guess you'd say nostalgia it's really powerful, and it makes it makes Garrus mean something. Ah, damn, this guy. Okay, alright, well, there's a battle rifle that I can't use.
Got light mets in the base.
Can you stop getting shot, please, there, Garrus? I mean, it's... Okay, well... We're just gonna let him, I'll wait till they come up the stairs a little bit.
Rear stairs.
Enemy down!
Never saw me coming!
Ugh.
Heads up. They're deploying.
I'm on it!
Get down!
Engaging target!
I love
Overload deployed. Affirmative. Right behind you.
Alright. I should just about do it. Ah, there's a couple in the back.
You bet.
Yeah, I don't usually have such a hard time with this, but Adept is not exactly making this easy. My Garrus has taken way more damage than he normally does.
Moving.
Well, where are they at, Garrus? Everybody seems to know exactly where they're at through the floor. Alright, there we go. Good? Is that it?
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Sending out the heavy mags.
That problem should take care of itself. Understood. That one hit. Easy enough. I'm on it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy right now. That mech just leading the way.
Dang it. Okay. Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
There's Jareth, that's the guy that we talked to earlier. Alright, that's gonna cause me some problems, so. Just gonna take this time to reload weapons. Let's maybe, can we heal people? No. Oh, Miranda's dead. Pick her back up, grab that metagel. That's easy enough.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Blood Pack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down
there? Zaeed.
Zaeed, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Roger that.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Alright, so we're gonna go downstairs. Actually, let's save it. Save it. Squad, do we have any points? Of course not. So, Miranda is not exactly the best choice here, but it honestly shouldn't matter too much regardless. Run! Run faster. You won't let me run. Why are you so fat? You're fat.
Got no shields! Enemy charging!
There we go. Yeah, they're... not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Not with this class at least, but...
Engaging target.
I know I keep going back to that, but that's kind of what it is.
You bet.
And normally, Adept would be really, really good because they have shields, and, or I'm sorry, they have Singularity, which is, you know, in Mass Effect 1, we always brought Liara along with us because it's really one of the, oh, that was bad. It's probably the best ability in the game because everybody's susceptible to it. But now since they have, well, most people are susceptible to it. But now since people have, they have armor on top of armor or shields or barriers and what have you. You actually aren't affected by anything unless you're in your health bar. Oh, don't kill me. So now since he's in his health bar, now I can make him fly, now I can make him do all sorts of fun stuff. Hit him in the tank there, and then he'll explode! So... But before that point, you kind of just, you have to use abilities that get them to that point. And it's a lot more difficult than it perhaps should be. And also, when you already have them that low in the first place, there's really no point because they die so quick. Like, nothing sits with a health bar for a long time. Usually, it's the armor that's difficult to take out. It's the shields that are difficult to take out, and the barrier. And the health is just kind of an afterthought. So, that's my biggest problem with how they set up the combat in this game, is that you don't get to the fun stuff, basically, until I'll save it right here. Because this last part's kind of hard, so... But you don't get to the fun stuff, like I can't whip people around and toss them through the air until they're in that little minuscule piece of health where things don't matter anymore anyway.
Not a problem.
Oh, those dogs need to die though.
Be right there.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Now let's finish you off. Engaging target.
These dogs are like the worst thing. Oh!
Easy enough.
So Reeve, the ability that I use there, will actually leech people's life if they're within the health pool.
Now let's finish you off. Incoming.
And it'll do that nice stun on them as well.
Engaging target.
Right there. Makes them kind of bend down and then get picked back up. No, Miranda. I think I'm gonna need her up in order to close this thing down. Alright.
Shields have failed.
So once we get some cooldown reduction, this will actually be a little bit easier. No! Go! Bad! Get out of here.
That one hit.
No, 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 no!
Affirmative. I'm on it. Moving. With you.
Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. No! Bad. Okay, very, very low on health right now. And we got people coming over the barricade. 3, 2, 1. It should be good. Yeah, out of here, doggy.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the door.
The glitchiness is so funny.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
So Garm actually has he has a history with Garrus. Because they met each other in an alleyway and Garrus almost killed him, but Garm was able to hold out and regenerate his health. Because Krogans have really quick regen, so Garm was able to hold out until his men showed up. And it's funny because if you hear Garm's side of the story, or if you hear Garrus' side of the story, it's like it's very tipped into his favor. Garrus says like I caught him alone with none of his guards around or whatever, and And Garm is saying that oh, Garrus isn't, you know, he isn't any good when he's alone, or you know, whatever the case is. It's just funny to see both sides of the equation there. He is super nasty though. No, don't shotgun me, bro. There we go. And now I can just do anything. I can just la 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 la. Yeah, it's and that's the way the cookie crumbles. You good?
Tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Yeah, I had to let him go. It's I should have let you hear it from Garm's perspective. It's funny to hear the juxtaposition.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it, but not completely. I made sure.
Loading troops. Watch your back.
Not a problem.
Loud and clear.
You bet.
Get down.
Easy enough. Lock shield. Engaging target.
Got it. Firing concussive shot.
Not a problem.
So Genta, this is the girl that we talked to on the way in, and she's actually got a Revenant, which is a heavy machine gun, and you actually can't unlock it unless your class already has access to a machine gun. And then like halfway through the game, you get the option to add a new weapon type to your class. So, but since I don't have assault rifles as it is, I can't like upgrade to a Revenant. No. Garrus, stop peeking your head out. You're getting hit. There we go. There's a nice reef. Yeah, Garrus, you need to stop, buddy. Yeah, see, when you I've never had him just stand there and just eat bullets and cry the entire time. Garrus has been killed. Oh my god. I've never seen that happen, ever. That's really, really sad. A little bit pathetic. It's okay, though. Let's see where we start.
Damn it, I thought I took that thing out already.
I fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
Watch your back.
Shield approved. Easy enough.
Lock and load.
You bet.
Got it.
So in Mass Effect 3, you actually get a little bit more versatility with your abilities. Like, they'll affect not only health but also affect armor, or you know, to greater or lesser degrees. And that was a really, really important thing to happen if they wanted to maintain the current setup. maintain the current setup of, you know, armor, barrier, shields, which is good. It's smart. It's it adds a lot more tactical depth to the game. Like you have to have certain abilities to do certain things. But oh, and it also affects your squad composition. So if you're going into a map with a lot of biotics and barriers and whatever the case, then that's it's important that you set your class up, or set your squad composition up in a way that makes you effective in those situations. I don't like how often I'm operating within the health pool. It's making things super annoying.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Engaging target. I'm on it. Not a problem. Firing now. Engaging target. Easy enough. You bet. Understood.
There we go. Okay, so hopefully let's not screw this up this time. I think I'm just gonna sit here so Garrus can't run out and kill himself. Can only block so many shots for you there, Garrus.
You bet. Understood. You bet. Nice. I'm on it.
Just throw over the edge is nice. Okay, I might want to step away from Garrus. He's getting splashed.
Not a problem. Engaging target. Not a problem. Affirmative.
You guys are making this really difficult for me.
Now let's finish you off.
Watch your back, Shepard. Incendiary fire ready.
I'm on it.
There we go. Good. Alright, so watch this.
Engaging target.
Oh, don't do it. Don't block my shots.
On my way. Moving. Firing now.
Ah, it's giving me a hard time. First, it keeps eating my bolts. Ah, that's a shame. You can take that thing out really quickly if you just hit it a few times with the thingamajig. There we go. Switch back to our... No, not that. We need a pistol.
alone.
My shields are down.
So why am I taking damages? Should be the question here. Ah, come on. And oh, I'm out of ammo. Come on, nothing at all. Alright, well then. Guess we gotta do something. Where's my ammo? There we go.
You bet.
Wow, can't believe I completely ran out of ammo. The shuriken pistol is not so accurate. No, Garrus. Garrus.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's not gonna make it.
So I didn't click on the option to talk to him, but the reason why he was called Archangel is because it's just what the people started calling him. That wasn't his decision. It's just they called him the Archangel because of his good deeds.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
That's why I'm glad you're here, Garrus. If I'm walking into hell, I want someone I trust at my side.
You realize this plan has me walking into hell, too. Just like old times. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
And that's Garrus, not Archangel. Glad they decided to bring him back. It's funny that, like I played through this, I had no idea who Archangel was, who Garrus was. So the Shepard, since I started with Mass Effect 2, he was like, Garrus! And I'm like, what's going on? And it was fun times we had all around. Hold on, we have one more conversation, then we're going to call it for this episode.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output, and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Every time you pick up a new squad mate, Joker has something. He has something to say. And actually, every time you go out with a squad mate too, and then come back, he does. But yeah, really glad they added that nostalgia element You know, just the emphasis on like just like old times. I mean, really, that's a Garrus thing, but you hear it from Rex and maybe from Tally a bit as well, and it's that sort of emphasis that really makes you. It's a continuation of a series, and Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, there was this big gap in time, so it really doesn't surprise me that there was that they were trying to play up this nostalgia element a whole lot either. But yeah, love it. So next time we'll get Mordin Solus, get a doctor on board who is he's funny. He's probably one of my favorite characters. But until then, thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off.